really love the language of this prayer, particularly, let the whole world see and know that things which were cast down are being raised up, and things which had grown old are being made new. And I'm also, and this is from our most recent round of liturgical revision, wasn't in the older prayer books, but it comes, we offer it at really significant moments in the life of the church. We offer this prayer on Good Friday, right after the Solemn Collect, right after we have finished standing at the foot of the cross and offering intercessions for the whole world. So it's the church standing there saying, we are for the world. We're offering the world to God. And when we finish naming all the brokenness in the world, we offer this prayer. Let the whole world see and know that things which were cast down are being raised up, things which had grown old are being made new. So it's the kind of the hope and the hope against hope, really, that's at the heart of our Christian identity. That we're seeking to see the work of God in the world, even when it's not obvious. And that's one part of what I mean by discernment, is learning to see that action of God going on even in unexpected places. So we say the prayer on Good Friday, and when we come back on Saturday night to celebrate the great vigil of Easter, those churches that do that, not all do, we offer this prayer right before the baptisms, right before we invite people, welcome people into the life of the church. So it's a prayer about our identity. It's a prayer about the church being about transformation. And then the other place that we offer it is at ordinations, when the church gathers to set aside leaders for the church. The bishop offers this prayer right before people are asked to say their ordination vows.